Okay, good evening, folks. We're going to start the press conference. Serbia and Belgium. Serbia winning 74-54. Sam van Rossum has joined us with Eddie Casteels to offer some comments on tonight's game and I guess the EuroBasket. And Sam, you had to come back from a pretty tough injury. You've done that. You've played. You've been fit. But it's been a I guess from a result standpoint, tough for Belgium.
Yes, I think we knew from the beginning we were in a tough group, but we came here with ambition. And I think, except for the game against Latvia, and then today, I think we competed. We were close against Russia and against Turkey. Fell short at the end, and for us it was a disappointment to be out of the tournament, and today was a hard game. I think we started good, but then second quarter they made a run, and we didn't really recover. Although the second half we made an effort to try to come back in the game, play hard, and that's what we did second half.
Okay, thanks, Sam. Eddie?
Well, in a game like that, there are crucial momentums. We were there 19-20, really close, busted our ass, and then they went for a 10-0, 12-0, and against a mature team playing this kind of intelligent basketball and this kind of talent like Bogdanovic and Marjanovic, it hurts. So we knew the tournament was over. And on the other side, you see a team that is really focused on improving their game for the next phase into the tournament.
Okay, if you have a question, raise your hand. I'll get you a microphone. Any questions for Sam or Eddie Casteels right here? Not sure what that was.
Coach, just a quick question about kind of the future of the program with guys like Manu and Ishmael. Can you just talk about kind of the hope that you have for the future?
I don't know what kind of future they have. They are amazingly talented. We read that. But we're definitely going to need surrounding. It's at this kind of level, it's not good enough just to be a very good player. You have to be a perfect team, and for that we're going to have people like Sam and Axel a few more years with us. Jonathan, they got to show the way what it's all about, because you know how it is in the game. If everything goes okay. You are in the flow, but when you struggle, you need people to step up, and they are the leadership of the next generation.
Did you have a follow-up? No. Are there any more questions? No questions at all? Okay, thanks very much, gentlemen.
I drank from it. I used the bottle. No, it's okay.
Okay, we're going to continue with the press conference. Boban Marjanovic and Coach Sasha Djordjevic have joined us. Boban, congratulations on getting the 4th win today. If you could just offer some thoughts, please, on today and I guess how the EuroBasket is going for you and for Serbia.
Thank you very much. First, like every game here is very hard game, and like every opponent is really hard to play against them because they here. Everybody like practice hard, practice good, and all players is good players. And for us, every game is tough game. How I say, like in this game, same. Like we know it cannot be easy, but they miss some shots, and we have opportunity to make some easy baskets. Good for us.
Okay, thanks very much, Boban.
Thank you very much.
Are there any questions for Boban Marjanovic in English? Any at all? None? Okay. Boban? You can leave now. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Coach Djordjevic.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. We were really tough team to beat tonight. Really prepared, focused, and very organized defensively. I believe this is our best defensive game in this group. Of course, Belgium team, it didn't count for them at all, but I believe every player and everybody playing for national team has enough pride to go for a win every time you step on the court. So we knew it's going to be a tough, we knew it's going to be a physical. At one point it was a tight game. Nevertheless, we started really good, and we had like 10 stops in a row in the first half, in the second quarter, and that's where we started to run, get some easy baskets under the baskets, feeding our bigs, and fighting some depth with it. It was one of the plans that we tried to do. I believe we played really good defense on their shooters, especially on their fours. They are great shooters. They know how to pop. They know how to spread the floor. Good guards that can penetrate. I believe we just played a steady game, and I just have to congratulate my team. First of all, players, and then of course the staff. How we played all these games in a group phase. I believe we played it in the right way. We showed our good face, and it's giving me a good spirit to continue on.
Okay, thank you. If you have a question, raise your hand. In English, right here, Emmett Ryan from Ball in Europe.
Hi, Coach. Obviously, you guys have come back to go to 4-1 now in the group. Where do you feel there's still room for improvement so you guys can contend in the knockout stages?
Shooting. We create some open shots. We're missing it right now. Hopefully they will drop in. And then if we add that to our game, obviously all the players like to score, like the points. Nevertheless, we are more focused on defense. But sometimes when you score a couple of those threes, especially threes, that can be a huge wind in the back for us. So maybe that's the aspect of the game where we can improve. We're kind of knowing right now what are our strengths and how to play. So we're okay.
Thanks for that question. Are there any more questions in English? Right here, Josh Davis.
Coach, another good win, obviously. A couple of days ago, you were talking about, the need for Bogdan to be able to find the balance between being aggressive, looking for his shot, and finding his teammates. Last 2 games, 7 assists, and today 9 assists. Can you just give a comment on his distribution?
Yeah, that was one of the things that I believe he entered this European Championship with anxiety to score and show his scoring potential. But Bogdan is such a complete player that he can add this thing to us, and he can be another, like I like to call them, added point guard on the floor. He can create, he can see the floor, have the ability to pass. 9 assists is a great example for that. And I believe last couple of games, maybe the whole 3 after Russia, he played in a different way. He was more focused on how to make the other teammates better than making him sparkle on the floor. And this is something that they gave him different aspects of the game and gave us also the feel that he really wants to play together, and that's a good stuff. He understood maybe the mistakes of a second game, especially that where he was too anxious to finish it by himself, putting a lot of pressure on himself, and this is no need for that. I believe we have a team behind him, and we just have to play together.
Okay. Any more questions in English? If not, thank you very much. That concludes the English portion of the press conference.
Thanks.